All right, guys, welcome back to this 1,700 point Warhammer 40k battle report. Before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody that like, subscribe, notification button. It really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also, team up with local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below. Shop Recess Games. You can see it right there on your screen. Go in there, e-cart, buy anything in the store. It does not have to be 40k related. Although everything that's coming out seems to be happening pretty quickly now. And you get 10% off. They'll ship it all over the country, including Canada. 10% usually will cover the shipping. So you're just basically getting it for the normal charge, I would imagine. But Recess does get plenty of it. So if you don't get it at your local store, maybe you can use mine. All that being said, let's get into the lists. All caps, Monster, all caps. I'm sorry, Monster, all caps, up in the promo discount code. Now we'll get into the list. So as you see, we're gonna, like you saw in the thumbnail, we are playing Nurgle. I'm playing Nurgle Daemons. The reason why we're picking 1,700 points is because that's all I have. I had over 2,000 before the edition started, and once all the point changes happened, I came up with 300 less. So that's what we got going on. So we're going to start with my Great Unclean One. So he is going to have the enhancement of Blessings of Nurgle, I believe it is. Basically, or Endless Blessings. I think it's Endless Blessing, which is a 4-up invuln and a 4-up. Well, 4-up invuln he now has a 4-up Feel No Pain in the Shadow of Chaos, which he is always in because he is. We also brought Rodicus because its Shadow Chaos is within 6 inches of both these greater demons, so Radicus has it as well. We don't have Radicus. He does have the Reverberation Bell, which is going to allow me to bring back a Plague Bearer if I kill a model. We also have 2 sets of flies. I do have them separated. These flies with the black wings are from the northern part of Nurgle's Garden, and these flies with the white wings are from the southern part of Nurgle's Garden. I'm just kidding, messing around. We do have they just have all my Plague Bearers will have the icon and banner, so they are going to get +1 on the charge, and +1 on the battle shock test, and +1 on the leadership. I think that's how it works, but I'll double check it when it happens. We're also going to have a unit of 3 Nurgle, Beast of Nurgle. They're going to be led by Hordex Slimex. And we're going to also have 3 units of Plague Bearers. One that's going to be led by Epidemus, who is going to give them a 4-up invuln. We're going to also have one's going to be led by a Potspringer, who is going to give them, believe that one was criticals on, yeah, that's right, critical hits on 5s. And then we got the other, which is led by the Scrivenger, and they are going to give me +1 sustained. Well, not +1, but sustained hits on, obviously, crits. And we have 2 units of Nurglings. And then we have Sloppity by himself, going to dance around in the backfield or do whatever he's going to do. So that is my 1,700 point list of Nurgle Daemons. Let's go check out the Custodes. All right, guys, before we get into it, Eric is back. All right, Eric. Custodes. You seem to be the only Custodes. Well, Tom plays.
Tom plays.
But, all right, what do you got?
So, over here, I've got 2 squads of 4-man Custodian Guards. One's led by a Blade Champion with Inspirational Exemplar, so he's going to have a leadership of 5+. And then the other one's led by Shield Captain with his Shield and Pithorite Spear. My Warlord has to be Trajan, so he's my Warlord. He is leading a squad of 5 Custodian Wardens. Behind them is a squad of Venatari, so some rapid ingressing for free. They drop points. We'll see how they play.
Right.
Then I have 2 squads of Sisters. One is a squad of Witch Seekers led by Alea, so they're going to have fights first, all those good things. Not great in combat, but, we'll see. And the last one is just a squad of 5 Prosecutors. And then finally, I've got a squad of 3 Alaris Terminators led by Shield Captain in Terminator armor. They're all going to have the Castellan axes. So I'm kind of playing a little bit different. I'm not playing Shield Host, as all the characters you may see may hint to being. I'm playing the Arc Champions. So I've got a, Oath Oath of Moment style rule, but instead of getting rerolls, I get +1 to hit that target with all of my Custodes character units.
Gotcha. +1 to hit.
Or sorry, +1 to wound.
+1 to wound on all your units
with characters.
And what do you do on the units that I have characters on?
So if I target one of your things and they have a character, I can spend 1 CP to pick a new target. So ideally, I want to be going for characters with that to then say, oh, now I'm going after this one.
Gotcha. All right, so that's part of the...
Well, that's a stratagem.
That's part of the stratagem for this particular...
Yep, this particular detachment.
And we will see that throughout the game, I'm sure. So we will be back with the mission and deployment. All right, guys, we're back after the deployment. So basically what we got Crucible of Battle, which is the basically the diagonal deployment zone. You'll see that I'm set up on that side of the board, and Eric is set up on that side of the board. We're also playing Purge the Foe, which is basically old 8th edition, hold more, kill more. Essentially, you'll see that in the you get 4 points for killing. At the end of the round, you get 4 points if you kill more. You get 4 points for holding, and if at the end of your command phase, you'll get 4 points if you hold more. So that's how that will work. And then Fog of War is basically in the first battle round, we cannot use new orders or any baseline strats. I think they call them
core strats.
Core strats. Thank you. And no core strats. So that's what we got there as far as the mission goes. So let me pull this back. You can see the board. So a lot of shooting lanes, but doesn't matter in this game because we don't have a lot of shooting. So
I've got bolters. That's about it.
It's true. You got bolters. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play GW's rules, which is basically if you can see, you can get shot. Everything on the board is going to be ruins. I'm gonna just use one of his models. If he is behind the ruin, then he obviously cannot be seen because he is being obscured by the ruins. We will play the rubber band rule, which is if you wrap a rubber band around it, you're inside the footprint if you're inside that rubber band. So this is also going to be ruins. So it's going to go straight up. I mean, we're not going to have anything too crazy. The trees are literally just there for decoration. If they do come into play, they will be cover. And these are going to be cover for infantry, which is not going to matter for me because I don't get cover if anything. Well, I do get cover, but my invulns are better than the cover and the regular save combined. So that's what we got going on. I do have the two units of Nurglings in Deep Strike. Eric, what do you have?
I just have the squad of Venatari in Deep Strike.
So basically, here's what we got going on. If you look at that from the top, we're both playing tactical, so we are just going to move up the board and wait to determine on what the cards are. Eric, how about you? What'd you do on your side?
I pretty much split on line. I want to be getting in there. Ideally, not going first. We'll see how that goes. I've got my squad of Terminators here. I've got Trajan here. Hopefully, I can tussle with those two Greater Demons. We'll see how it turns out.
All right.
I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah, so I'm actually, this game, I think I am looking to go first, even though you get charges off on me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you get charge benefits?
Not really. Nothing on the board.
You know what? I don't know. I'm maybe going first or second be better. We'll just double say.
Yeah,
do it two. Oh, all right.
All right.
No, 6.
6.
Oh, look at this. Oh, 6 again.
5.
All right, looks like I'll be going first.
Yep.
Eric, let's have a fun game. It will always be a good game, so I need to wish Eric a good game, but we do want it to be fun. All right, guys, we'll be back after my movement. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So I got Aerial Denial, and I got a Savage Locust. Savage Locust I cannot get in this round because I have to advance everything. Aerial Denial I did get. So basically, I advanced everything. Moved the flies up to get this objective. Advanced Epidemus' squad up here. Advanced the Beast of Nurgle and the Hordicus Slamix up to get inside of here. He is within 3 inches. I'm sorry, he is within this structure, terrain. There he goes. What I'm looking for. So that is going to be, he's going to seed that, so it's going to be within the shadow of the warp. Now it will continue to be like that the whole entire game. Shadow of Chaos, I should say.
Yeah. And
advanced everybody over here. I don't know, Eric. I don't know if I was close enough to get that objective, so I do not hold that one.
Yeah, you're just
outside. And then and then I kept these guys back here, and I'm just going to spread them around a little bit, but other than that, that's it. So that is my turn because I have no shooting. I do have shooting, but I advanced everything, and I'm not in range for anything. So that is going to be my turn. I'm only going to score 5 points for area denial. We will be back after Eric's movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what card did you draw?
So I drew Sabotage and Secure No Man's Land.
Okay.
I got a 10 for both of them. We'll see how it goes.
Right.
So for sabotaging, these sisters just walked up there and sabotaged. They're going to see if they live. We'll see.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff right there, but, you know.
I mean, but you got to attempt it, right?
But you also might have better targets. Stuff that you actually want to hit, because it's not like you can just ping them off with shots.
Right, exactly.
For my Arc Exempl or Arc Champion target, that's these guys. So I'll be +1 to wound them with character units.
Okay.
And yeah, so I just moved up here. I advanced the Blade Champions unit. These Terminators moved up. Hopefully, I figured this out because we've played this match before. I need to get rid of these guys. Otherwise, they're just going to keep scoring because I can't auto-see them.
Right, exactly.
So
the Scavenger gives them +1 on the OC.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole unit is 30 points, 30 OC plus the Scavenger, which is like 33 OC.
Yeah, so that doesn't really help. So I just moved up. I moved up there, didn't advance them. They're going to attempt to charge on those flies. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah,
right.
we're on to shooting. So I'm going to start with just Trajan's unit. We're just going to put everything into these guys. If I can, or no, we're going to put everything into the, which one do I want to shoot? Rodicus? I think I shoot Rodicus.
Shoot Rodicus.
So here's 10 shots from the regular guys. Hitting on 2s. They all hit.
Nice.
Wounding on 6s and no rerolls. Because they're not guard, they are warden. So I think that's cocked. So 1.
1.
At your invuln.
4 up. Nope. And then 6 up because
2 damage.
2 damage. 6 up because he's in the shed. He's by the Great Unclean. Yep. So it takes 2.
All right.
So he's down to 20.
Then Trajan, 2 shots, hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounding on 6s again.
This is all okay. I was just saying this is still in Eroticus.
Yep. Then we're gonna go here. So this one guy is gonna shoot here. These 3 guys are gonna shoot at those.
These guys are.
Yeah, the plague bears.
All right.
So they're gonna reroll wound rolls of 1. So I'll start with the 2 guys into the. Actually, there's no point in shooting that because you're about to just heal. So I'm just gonna put all of them.
I was gonna say yeah, put them all in there.
Yeah. So I can shoot them still because they're assault. So here's 8 shots hitting on 2s. They all hit. Wounding on 5, rerolling only 1. So I reroll this one.
It's pretty solid.
It was.
Pretty solid roll.
So that's 5 at
Mind roll.
Yeah.
Because of Epidemus, he gives him a 4 up invuln. So we'll save 2 of 3 of them and 2 damage each.
Yep.
So it kills 2.
All right. Last thing I have to shoot are these Terminators over here. We're gonna just put everything because I can't really see Rodicus, so they'll put everything into that big guy.
It doesn't matter. You can see him.
Sure. I'll put.
Unless you're talking about from your terrain.
Yes, from where I am.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. I just don't have line of sight.
I thought you meant from the Great Unclean One. Then that's not a thing.
So I'm gonna shoot the Great and Clean one then. So here's the Guardian Spears hitting on 2s. These miss. Wounding on 6s. Rerolling everything because you're a monster.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy. The Great and Clean one's a monster. So you got 2 at your invuln.
2 4 up.
Okay.
Good.
All right, then 46 shots with their grenade launchers. So that is that many.
We'll be back after dice.
All right, hitting on 2s. Pop, pop, pop. Wounding on 6s, rerolling. So there's 2 so far. Rerolling all these guys. So 5.
Change off 3 more. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
4 up. So damage.
They're only 1 apiece.
All right, so 4 up again because of the Nurgle's Blessing. Takes 2.
Yeah.
He's down to there's 20 sided dice on here. I think it's let me have that one on by the comic books. Yeah. Yep, there we go. So he's down to I think 18. I think he starts with 20.
All right, right there. And yeah, that's that. So we're now on the charges. I'm going to start Trajan. This is the big one right there. I believe I need a 7 to get there.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Do it.
Here's that ain't it, and I can't reroll that.
Oh, that's right, because it's core strat.
I'm gonna charge the Blade Champion in the U now. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
So just put that 6 by him.
All right.
Then I'm gonna attempt to charge here. I need, I believe, an 8. Yeah, because I'm within 9.
All
so
right.
I need an 8. This is not getting Trajan was kind of bad.
That might have been pretty big.
But we'll see. So they
Although
made
you could still wipe that unit.
I mean, maybe. Trajan. I very much want Trajan. I believe I need a set 6 there.
Yeah, 6 looks like it.
And I'll attempt that unit's charge. So here we go. That's 12. That'll do it.
That was what Trajan needed. All right, we'll be back after we move all this. All right, guys, piled all this stuff in here. We got them all piled in there. We have them all piled in here. At the start of the fight phase, do you have anything that has to do at the start of the fight phase?
No, I don't believe any of my stuff needs to be cleared.
So at the start of the fight phase, I have the Rodicus is going to declare that unit with, it's called Virulent Blessings.
Okay.
So he's going to declare that into that unit. So it's +1 damage.
Yeah.
And guys, keep in mind the way that's why we talked about terrain earlier in the game. Is we're playing GW. This is all one piece. So he's inside of it. I can see him now because he's inside of it. With Rodicus, if we're playing first 4 line of sight, I would not have been able to see him. So just keep that in mind when you go to comment on the game.
So I'm going to start over there with my.
And before you start on this, Eric, we forgot one thing about going over the game that I'll do now is part of the terrain. We also have this billboard back here. If you guys have noticed it, I forgot to talk about it earlier. So what I do is every bat wrap, I will pick a subscriber that leaves a comment or leaves a comment below. It's got to be a subscriber or a member if you decide to be a member of the channel. And I will just show you some love on a bat wrap. This week it was Chris Colfax. I think he goes by The Damned. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember that. But Chris, we got you just a shout out. He is a subscriber. So I appreciate for you subscribing. If you think about becoming a member, it starts at 99 cents a month. I keep nothing behind the paywall. Everything I want to just give you guys, I just want to play, just wanted you guys to see all the content. I will, however, send you a billboard. If you are a member, you get it for free. So that's what we got going on. So I thank everybody's support. So thank you, Chris. All right, sir. Now we're back.
All right, I'm going with the Terminators into this squad. So I'm going to choose sustained hits for my Custodes. I'm going to reroll wound rolls because you're a character unit.
Gotcha.
And these are going to wound on 3s because they're strength 9 and then 3 damage apiece. So let's see what I get done. So I miss 3. I get 2 back.
All right. Nice sustained.
Yep.
Not missing. I mean, missing 3 is pretty tough.
Yeah, but I would much rather miss 1 though.
Exactly.
So reroll these 2. So you've got this many.
All right.
It's -1, but minuses don't really matter against demons.
Exactly. So we have 5 ups.
Yep.
These are 3 damage each.
Yep.
All right. So let's just take out the 5s and 6s. All right. So 3 damage each, right? You got a 6 up, feel no pain because of the Great Unclean one.
Yep.
So that one
killed one.
Yeah, killed one because they're only because of your dice. One stays alive. So so one stays alive. So this is going to kill the other one.
Yeah.
That dice there. Kills
another
one. Is that where you're putting the dead ones?
Yep.
Kills another one. Once we know the rhythm, Eric, we understand what's going on here. All right. How many is that so far?
So far 8. 9?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was getting a text. Oh, it stays alive with 1.
So you have 1 dude left in the unit and the character.
All right, so we will keep that 1. I'll pull those guys in a minute.
Yep.
Here, put it on the one that's closest to the Great Unclean one.
Right. So then
You have more attacks from that?
Nope, that's all done.
All right.
Then I'm gonna go over there. My shield captain is gonna use his once per game lethal.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So over there, I'm going to both lethal and sustain.
Okay.
Because of my Blade Champion's once per game ability. Let me get a couple more dice.
Nice. You need dice too.
I need 5 more. Oh yeah, I've got.
I mean, I could give you 5. I'm okay with that, but quit taking my dice.
So lethal and sustaining, and I get full rerolls the wound because I control that objective.
Gotcha.
So, I missed the
Pretty
4,
solid.
but I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna add 1 dice to this and roll this. It's only strength 7 though. The T what?
T7, I think.
I thought it was 8 last time.
I don't know.
T8. So looking for 5s.
Act like I know my army, dude. Stop.
I know, it's crazy. And then I get the reroll of this.
Just because they're Custodes.
Well, because I'm on that objective, and I want to be there. Where else do you want to be?
Just because they have blue little things on their head.
Yeah, I mean it's the blue like castles. So that's going to be at your invuln and 2 damage apiece.
5 up.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they have a 5 up.
Okay.
All right, so let's take out these 5s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're 2 damage each.
Yep.
All right, what did I say? These were 8 wounds.
It says 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think So 5 wounds. So we need 2 each, right?
So 3 apiece. We'll kill 1.
Yeah. So you got the squad.
All right.
I'll move those afterwards.
And then last unit is Blade Champion's unit. He doesn't have anything fancy, so we're just going to hit you. They will wound on 4s, though, with rerolls, because you are my target, and that is a character unit. So, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Here's hitting on... I'm going to choose Sustains, because I'm wounding on 4s, and statistically, that's the better choice. Let's see how well that works in actuality. Hitting on 2s, so I have...
Dude, roll pretty good, man.
Yeah, so there's 5 more, so I lost 2, I added 3. And then I'm going to wound on 4.
Which you'll take every day, dude.
Thank you.
You'll take every day losing 2 and adding 3.
I mean, I would prefer that.
That wasn't great.
No, but I get the reroll.
I was going to say, you get the reroll because you have blue feathers on your head.
I mean, what's better than blue feathers on your head? I think that was a miss.
Just because you're a custody,
yeah,
you get to reroll that.
Might as well.
The Emperor's like, you can reroll anything you want. Dude.
So you have this many.
Make up rules.
At your invuln. They are 2 damage piece as well.
All right, so let me invuln a 5.
Okay.
So let's take out all the 5s and 6s.
Mm-hmm. I think it takes 4 to get rid of them because there are 7 wounds.
They are 8 wounds.
Okay. Oh yeah, so then 4.
Yeah, so if you get them, that's you got the unit so far, and Hordicus takes 4. 4. All right. So he's down to 6.
All right. I cannot use my strat though to change the target because I didn't kill the character yet.
All right, so Hordicus hitting back.
Yeah.
He's got 4 hits from lopping shears.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
I'll hit. And then wounding on the strat. I forgot to tell you about the strat. So it's going to be, I'm going to use the strat in the fight phase. That's going to give him +1 armor penetration.
Real quick, what's his armor penetration right now?
2.
So then,
it won't matter.
Yeah,
it won't matter.
Just keep the CP.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so 6 to what?
6 to 6.
6 to 6 plus you don't get.
Well, that's +1 damage.
Yeah, so 6 to 6, so 4 up.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2.
Okay.
Yep, invuln.
Force. Save 1, take 1.
It's going to be 4 damage.
Pop. 1 dude's dead.
All right, and then we have well, this is lethal too, but it doesn't matter. So then we have the acidic maul.
Yeah.
Extra hits. They miss.
All right.
Come on, man. Okay. So what'd you score?
So I scored kill 1.
Yep.
Actually, it's not gonna. You've got 1 guy in the character. It's not gonna kill them, but
so 1 guy hits.
Mm-hmm.
And
T7.
5. It's not gonna kill him, but we'll see what happens. The 1
saved.
All right, and then it's the other one is.
I think he is lethal and sustained. You said, or yeah, he makes him sustained as well.
All right, so I owe you 1 more. If that's the case, I owe you 1 more because I rolled a 6 on that.
Okay.
This is the other.
No.
Nothing. Okay, and now he will get 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
He hits pretty hard. So hitting on 3s. and they are lethal.
Does it also
That was
sustain?
it. No, it's just lethal.
Okay.
That it's only lethal. It's sustained is the other guy.
Oh, okay. AP?
AP 1.
3 up. I'm good.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So at the end of my turn, so I scored 4 for killing 1.
Yep.
And then I scored 5 for secure no man's land because I have that one and I have this one.
Yep.
And I have this one.
Yep.
But I will not sabotage scores at the end of your turn.
Yep.
So you do have a chance to deny that. They're doing it for 3 as of right now.
All right. We'll be back after my movement phase.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We are back after my movement phase. So the cards I drew were marked for death, which were
these gals, the Trajan's unit, and then the guard unit that's still at full strength.
Okay. And then Storm Hostile Objective, which we are going to do right there, actually, because
you got more.
I got more on you, more on there. All right. So what I ended up doing, I had to take a battle shock test for them. Because they were within my Shadow of the War. I passed the battle shock test, and I got D3 models back, so I got to bring back 2 guys. I dropped back Slimus. I also dropped back that unit, so they weren't in combat there. I moved both the Great Unclean One and Eroticus up a little bit, and moved these guys up a little bit here. I think I'm going to go after them because Action Monkeys, they're sabotaging. I want to try and score them, and I put at the end of Eric's turn, I pulled the flies off the board and dropped them back here, so they went into, so I can go into those sisters. And then I kind of just gave some protection back here for Sloppity because he did have that unit that was in Deep Strike.
Yep.
And then Eric Then
I dropped him here. My thought is I can maybe try and protect those guys a little bit. I can go after those guys. They're going to be pretty effective. If I need the support over here, I can. If I need to try and hunt down a character, I can jump on the slime guy if need be. So I've got some options. So I thought that was a good place to put them. Not necessarily. I think usually you're going to see them dropped over there. But just with the way that the game's playing, I think it's more important to keep the pressure up than necessarily put pressure in a different spot.
Exactly. All right. So let's start. Let's start with the Great Unclean One.
Yep.
So we are going to put his bell into this unit right here.
Well, before that, I think you have a movement phase ability at the end of the movement phase, or it might be the shooting phase that affects toughness that you might want to do now.
Is it at the end of the movement phase?
At the end of your movement phase.
Oh, yeah, in the movement phase, yeah. So let's do that into... What unit is this?
That is guard. They're T6.
What unit is... How much is that?
T7.
T7, so that goes down to...
T6.
C6, I don't think that's going to matter.
So doing on these guys, they're T6?
Yeah, we'll do it on the guys that are T5.
Oh,
T6 going down T5. Yeah, and that's actually called Nurgle's Rot, which will be onto these guys there.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, we'll go on to that. So that's the unit we'll go to, see if we can make things happen.
Cool.
Yeah. I didn't set that up right now. I'm looking at it. Okay, so first thing is the bell. So we're going to go with the reverberating bell. I'm sorry, we're going to go with the flail into those guys there. And that's going to be D6 plus 1 attacks into the guys in the building. That's going to be two attacks.
No blast.
Yeah.
If it's got blast, no blast there because they're only 4.
It does not. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And it hit at wounds, actually.
Does it auto hit?
This is the wrong weapon. No, 7 to less.
Yeah.
3s. There we go.
All right. And then 2, so I'm looking for 4s. I fail them both.
It's 2 damage each.
It'll kill a guy.
All right.
Flop.
Now we're gonna put the vomit into the unit back here.
Yeah.
And so the vomit is going to be D6 plus 3 for 8.
Yep.
And these are going to have
strength.
It looks like they're tolerant and ignores cover. That's what I was looking at the last time. So it's going to be strength 5, toughness more.
7, so 5s.
5s.
Ooh.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So we have 4 of them. Yeah, -2, 1 damage.
All right, so here's my I'm going to save all but one, so I take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage.
One guy's down to 3.
All right, Rodicus is going to go with his streams of blackish filth going into those guys as well.
All right.
So it's going to be 2d6
Okay.
for 6. Let's see. So I have 3 CP left. I'm going to spend to re-roll.
Spend 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll that 2, or do I have to re-roll both of them?
I'm sorry, what?
That's 2d6, right? Do I have to
Yeah, you got to reroll both.
Okay.
Because it's 1 weapon.
Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to see if I can get greedy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, you got greedy and it worked.
All right.
All right. 9 this time.
So you increase that by 3.
All
All right, so it's going to be strength 7, toughness 7.
So
Force. Well, only hit 3 times.
So 3.
Minus 2.
So 4 ups. I'm going to take another wound.
1 damage.
All right. So he's down to 2.
All right.
All right.
So now that was it for the greater demons.
Mhm.
Now we're going to go into with these flies here.
Yeah.
Which are going to be
Blasting away at the sisters.
Yep.
All right.
They're going to go into these sisters right here.
Mhm.
So we're looking at deadheads, which is going to be D3 shots.
Yep.
For
Is it blast?
yeah.
So add 3 because I've got 5 in that unit.
All right, so we have 3 there,
Mhm.
3 there, and 2 there, and then another 3 because of blast.
Mhm.
And it's going to be strength. So hit on 4. So let's do that first.
Let's start there.
Let's start there. Lethal, lethal, lethal. These may miss, and then a straight 4, toughness 3.
Yep.
3s. So just 4 of them.
All right.
At -1. No, -0. No AP.
So I'll lose 1.
All right.
I'll pull the closest one.
All right. So that's it for that. That's it for that. Charges.
Yeah.
Now we're in charges. So we're going to charge here into those sisters.
Yeah.
And that's 9. I get
9
that.
will do it.
We're going to charge here into those sisters.
That won't do
8.
it.
Let's do it. Spend it. Spend it.
All right.
Re-roll this, baby.
Yep.
Let's burn through all these things. Okay, not
Yep.
Rodicus.
Yep. There.
Ooh, 3. I don't think I think he just might make it in. And then the great unclean one. I know he has to go around them, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. So 3 gets. I'd say he'll be there.
All right, and then the great unclean one going into them, and he gets a 7.
That'll do it.
All right, we'll be back after we move on it. All right, guys. So what I ended up doing is piling in here, and if you base, you have. If you can base, you have to base. So I moved them where I kind of blocked myself off, so I did not base. I couldn't base. I kept them outside in 6 inches here, so he cannot heroic intervene.
I attempted a heroic intervention here. I rolled a 3 on that, so yeah, I'm not there. So yeah.
And then that's where we are there. Alea does have fight first, so she is going to fight first. I did pile in here, and we did move in there. So go ahead, sir.
So I'm going to start with Alea. Here are her 4 attacks, hitting on the Sorry, 2s. So this may hit. It's going to wound on 3s, his strength 6. So you got 2 at your invuln.
4 up. Nope, 1 damage. How would the damage? I should
3
say.
damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
So 1 dies.
And then here are the other sisters. 3's the hit. Wow. And 5's the wound. 2 wounds.
They don't get to reroll because even though they have feathers.
Yeah, well, they don't have feathers. Look at them. They just have their hair.
One each.
1 each.
Another 1 dies.
All right. Who knows? Maybe Alea lives.
All right, so I'm going to start because he does have 2 to interrupt. So I'm going to start over here with Rodicus. Just because I think the Great Unclean One can take the beating with the 4-up invuln. So we have Rodicus. We're going to go with the big attack, so it's going to be 7 attacks. And he is hitting on 2s.
Cool.
Fight phase, we're going to make... These are going to be worth 3. What are these guys? 4?
4 wounds apiece. They're within 18 as well.
Okay, I'm going to go with those guys there.
Those guys?
Because they're 4 wounds. One, if whatever gets through is going to kill one.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 2s. That was pretty solid. Do I have lethals on this?
I don't know.
I do have lethals.
Cool.
Lethals and
Psychic.
psychic. Okay, thank you. I couldn't get that last one. I'll say I'll hit. And then strength is strength 8. So
3s.
3s. So we're going to have, looks like 6 at minus 3.
Alright. So I'm going to take 4 as of right now. I'm going to use a... So you don't kill a captain. That would kill 1, 2, 3, and then put 4 wounds on him. I'm going to reroll one of these.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter. So I'll just take 4 wounds onto the captain.
All right.
He has 2 left. And yeah.
Roddick is hitting pretty hard with that with that 4 damage. Okay, you get to interrupt if you like.
I'm going to spend 2 and interrupt. What's the OC of the Great and Clean one?
The OC is OC 5.
Okay, so I'll have this. So I am going to reroll everything.
All right.
I'm going to choose lethal, I think is the right choice.
Okay.
So I will start with Victus from the Blade Champion. I'm going to spend my 2 for that. Hitting on the 2s with lethal hits. So miss 1, no lethals. Wounding on 6s. Rerolling. So that's just 3 dev wounds.
Okay. 3 4-ups because of that. Takes all 3 of them. So he's going to be down to 15, I believe.
All right. And then the 2 guys with lethals. So 1 lethal. This misses. Wounding on 5s because strength 7. Rerolling everything because, yeah. Because I've got tassels. I've got feathers there. Ooh, wow. So 6. That
was pretty solid reroll.
Yeah. It's the tassels.
It's the plumes.
Feathers.
Plumes.
Yes, the plumes.
The plumes. 4s. All right, so these all save with the damage.
2 piece.
All right, so
down 15.
And then we're going to take 3 more.
All right, so down to 12.
Yep.
All right, and that's it.
He's going to swing back. So we are going to go with the Doomsday Bell, which is going to be 6 attacks. Okay, that unit there. Okay. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. It's pretty cocked, so I'm just going to re-roll it. All right.
All right.
And then
T5 because of your ability.
T5 because of the exactly. And so we're going to go with this is T8, so 3s. Or strength 8. This misses, so we got
1 more because the 2 won't win.
We got, that's right, I'm playing Death Card, dude. We have, actually, that even win this, dude.
Yeah.
4 of them at minus 3.
So
minus 2, I'm sorry.
I'll save 1 damage.
It's minus 1, I'm sorry.
Oh, still save 1.
It's 2 damage.
All right, so it kills 1, 1 takes
and I owe you 1 more. I didn't roll enough dice. So hits and does not wound.
Okay. So we're like that.
All right, so he did kill 1 model. Yep. This unit is within 12. So I'm going to bring 1 back.
Cool.
And then I'm going to consolidate with that off camera real quick. All right, so we're going to go here. 2 attacks each from the Plague Bearers. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Just 2, 3 of them, actually. Right. That was brutal, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
And so it's 4 to 3, so 3s. So just 2 at AB1.
So I saved 1, failed 1.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 and a 4.
All right, and then Epidemus.
Yep.
Who I literally just had. There we go. So Epidemus is D3 plus 3. D6 plus 3, actually.
Ooh, okay.
It's 9. This dude hits pretty hard.
Yeah. No, that's interesting.
That is interesting. Hits on 3s.
All right.
And then strength 5, yeah, 3's a win. So that's 5 at minus 2 damage.
I can roll them all together. 5 ups. So I'll lose 3, so Leia's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty. So that's that.
Mhm.
I think everything's fought, right?
No, I've got that blade champ.
Oh yeah, you got to. Yep. Good.
He's gonna use the free strat to reroll hits and wounds against monsters.
Okay.
And he's gonna choose sustain. So here's my 4 attacks hitting on 2s with sustain. So I'm gonna get 1 back. Well, I'm gonna get 1 more.
Right, 1 more.
Wounding on 5s, rerolling because of that strat, not because you're a monster, because he doesn't do that innately anymore. So 3, 1 more. Yep.
4 up.
Mm-hmm.
So save 1. I'm outside of range as
3 damage.
So just 3 damage. It gives him down to 17.
Yep. All right.
All right. So at the end of the turn, I did end up getting
Storm Hostile.
Storm Hostile.
You have killed 1.
I don't get marked for death because Leia's still alive.
Yep.
So that's part of that. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually keep mark for death.
Oh.
Because...
Well, mark for death wasn't a Leia. A Leia.
It was this unit. It was this unit. And that way, yeah. So I'll get rid of mark for death.
Okay.
All right. So got 4 for killing. Got 4 for holding. We'll be back after the Eric's movement phase.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We are back after Eric's movement phase. Cards, Eric.
I drew Overwhelming Force and Area Denial. So I've got a couple things that I need to deny. We'll see how this goes. I've got some shots off here. I moved up there to get some shots off and charge what needs to be charged. Right. So I'm going to start shooting. So
these guys moved?
Yeah, they moved. So they're still on the objective.
But they moved.
But they moved around. They kind of shuffled there.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to start with them.
Wait, hold on. Let's before you do that, let's go over there. So these guys moved a little bit. Still staying on objective. These guys came in to get shots off there.
Yep. Trajan's unit moved. I selected this guy as my target because I really need him dead because he's preventing area denial very well. And then I fell back with my captain all the way back here. I don't think he wants that fight anymore. So come to me. It's the tactical advantage. And yeah, Leia fell back so I can get some shots off in here.
Okay. So now we're go ahead.
So I'm gonna start with over here, this squad of guard. He's gonna put his Pitherite spear there. And everything else is going down here. So what's the toughness of the slime?
Toughness of it is toughness 10.
Ooh, this is wounding on 5s, but I get to reroll everything because I'm on the objective. So I'm going to hit on 2. I hit. I'm going to wound on a 5. That wounds at your invuln.
Nope.
All right. It's going to be D6 plus 2. So that's going to be 4. I'm going to use my free strat to reroll that.
Okay.
Because he's a captain. And that's going to be 7.
All right. So you do get them.
All right. Then everyone else was shooting here. So here's 4 more shots there. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 5s. Rerolling because I'm on that objective. Rerolling. So just 1.
Good.
And then I'm going to shoot you again. Everything there this time. So I'll start with the Pitherite spear.
That's everything here into them still.
Same target. Well, the Pitherite, the Melta Spear is not going to the same target because that target's gone. So everything into the Plague Bearers. So Melta Spear hits and wounds.
Nope.
It's just going to kill 1.
It incinerates 1.
Yep. And then the other guns hitting on 2s. I missed 3 of them. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling. So that's going to be 5. Wow.
Picks up the 3 of the reroll, 4 ups because of Epidemus.
Yep.
3 of them.
All right. 2 damage piece. So
kills 2 more.
I'm going to do my bolt guns.
That's it, 2 more or 3 more?
3 more. My bolt guns here are all going to go right there.
All right.
So here's 4 shots hitting on 3s. I miss half of them. Wounding on 6s. 1 wound. Okay.
Nope, takes it.
1 damage.
Go down to 4.
Right. And then these guys are going to put their shots here.
Okay.
So here's 6 shots hitting on 2s. Wounding on blanking, sorry. 5s. No rerolls here, so 2.
4 up. Oh, takes him.
2 damage piece.
Can't roll 4 worth of nothing, man.
And then I'm going to do all of these guys. They're going to put everything into this guy because I hope I can get rid of them with their charge.
Right.
But I want to soften him up. So I'm going to get B+ with the wound, and I'm still going to hit on 2s because they're led by Trajan. So I'm going to start with Trajan himself hitting on 2s.
What's all going in the Great Unclean One?
All of these guys.
All right. So just for the heck of it, we'll use Demonic Invulnerability, which I probably should have used on that, but I didn't think that you were going to kill 9 of them.
Yeah.
Or 5 of them so easily. Okay.
So I'll start Trajan hitting on 2s. They both hit. Wounding on 5s because +1 to wound. So 1 at your end.
4 up. Good.
All right. Then here's 10 other shots hitting on 2s because they're led by Trajan, even so they ignore begins and retire. Wounding on 5s because they're 3 more.
Saved 1.
2 damage piece. So take 4 down to 8.
That's a lot of bad rolling.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Ooh. Just that. Oh, I just stepped on him. Just crushed him. He got obliterated.
So I'm gonna go on the charges.
Have a moment of silence. Just stepped on the dude.
All right, Trajan first. I'm gonna make that charge into the Great Unclean One. Oh wow, I made it. All right. 7. I'm gonna charge my fly dudes into Epidemius.
All right.
Oh wow, I made it.
All right.
And yeah, that's that.
All right.
So we got those 2, and
we're back after this up.
I've got something. So at the beginning of the fight phase, Trajan's gonna declare he's gonna double his attacks with his Moan Shackle.
Right.
And then I'm gonna spend 1 CP, and he's gonna reroll hits and wounds against monsters.
Okay.
And then I believe you have
Rodicus is going to then put the +1 damage onto the 2 that are remaining there.
Yep. So here's his 12 attacks hitting on 2s. I'm going to do sustained, and then I'm going to wound you on 4s because strength 10 with +1 to wound.
This is
Trajan.
Trajan's.
Yep, this is just Trajan, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. I get the reroll hidden wounds, so I miss it, but I get back.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s with rerolls. So that's going to be 5 so far, and then I reroll these 7. So that's going to be 8 at your invuln.
8. One more. 8 4-ups.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. So 2. And then damage?
3 apiece.
All right, so we need 4-ups again. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty solid. Saved them all.
Yeah.
Didn't take any.
That is very solid. All right, now the other gal. Well, not the other guys. The other guys. I'm thinking of Alea.
Dude, listen, Custodes fan just went nuts.
Well, they can deal with it. I'm one of them. I've survived. So, I missed 5. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to add 2.
Yep.
And then I'm going to wound you on 4s, but no rerolls here because they're not the character model, and all the strats in this attachment only affect character models. So wounding on 4s, but that was still pretty good. I'm just going to take out the fails.
It looks about half, dude.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. So 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, they already did their job.
They already rolled their 4s.
They already rolled their 4s. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12. You said 15?
Yep.
Let's see if I can do that again. Yep. So 4s and 4s.
Yep.
Dude, not good. Let's take out all the 4s.
I mean, it looks proportional.
It does look proportional. Okay, so that was...
So then you can just roll that twice because they're 2 damage each.
They're 2 damage each, all right. So 4s again?
Yeah. Ooh, take 2. You're getting there. Down to 6.
All right, so roll this again.
Yeah.
So take 5. Does that...
You live with 1.
One wound.
You live with 1.
Nice.
I don't love that, but so be it. All right.
I love that. So I'm going to spend 2 and interrupt.
Okay.
Unless you're going to prevent me from doing that.
I can't prevent you from doing that.
All right, so I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Because I fight first there anyway. So,
yep.
So Epidemius.
Mm-hmm.
See what this man can do right here.
D6 plus 3.
So, yeah, so we have D6 plus 3. Give me 9 again, Epidemus. I'll take 7.
Ain't bad.
No, we'll take it. We can't be greedy. I mean, I can be.
You can be. You can roll a 6 into a 9.
Yeah, exactly. So, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Does it have lethal hits?
Does have lethals.
All right.
So we have 2 lethals.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be strength is 5, toughness
6.
So 5s.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 of them
Right.
at -2 damage.
4 ups. I'm gonna save 2, so one guy is down 2 wound.
All right, and then the plague bearer, both hits, and 1 wound.
Right. AP. I'm gonna take that. All right.
Regardless of the AP, you're taking it.
Yeah. A 1 historically is not the best dice roll to roll. So then I've got to go there. So I'm gonna have 10 attacks. I'm gonna choose sustain. So I'm hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s because of lance.
Okay. All right.
So I don't really care about the +1 to wound roll on them, which is kind of nice. But there's 3 fails, 2 succeeds, and not the greatest roll, not the worst. Wounding on 2s because strength 7 with +1 to wound. So now you have 7 at your invuln.
7,
Mm-hmm.
4 ups.
Yeah.
Because of Epidemus. So what's the damage?
2 piece.
All right, so that's going to kill the guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to give me 6 wounds. Epidemus has 8 wounds.
Okay.
So he's alive with 2.
Cool.
So this guy dies.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to go with the Great Unclean One into those 2 people that are still alive. And we're going to go with the Doomsday Bell, which is going to be 6 attacks.
Cool.
Hitting on 2s.
Mm-hmm. 3s because you're bracketed.
3s because I'm bracketed.
sure hope you're bracketed at 1 wound.
I am bracketed. So 3s.
Yeah.
Those 1s failed anyway.
Nope. Same as my saves.
Yeah, so this is going to be... so toughness is...
I'm now 5.
Yep. So it's going to be
3s.
3s.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have 3 at -1, but they're 3 damage.
So I lose a guy. My Blade Champion takes 3.
All right. So, all right, guys. So real quick, I did kill 1 model. I got to bring back a Plague Bearer over there because of Reverberating Bell. So, all right, he's left with 3 wounds. I couldn't kill him. So let's do it. See if you can kill him, man.
I'm going to go. The question is, do I just go Hurricanus and do 1 damage, but roll 9 dice? Because I don't get rerolls anymore. So
does it only do 1 damage?
It's only 1 damage, yeah, but I can give it lethal.
Oh. So you're just throwing a lot of dice at me.
Yeah, I think I go Beamor and I go lethal. So here's 6 stacks hitting on 2s with lethal hits. No lethals.
And no rerolls.
Nope. This was the best choice for this. Wounding on 5s because I am a character unit. So
Nothing.
Yeah, you're there.
Stays alive.
All right, I score neither of these.
Oh, that's pretty nice. You did take that from me.
I did take that, so I will stop you from controlling more, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And I've put you in some bad spots, I think. I think next turn maybe I do a little bit more.
I did get kill more than you, actually.
You did get kill more, because,
because you picked up this.
1,
I killed the sisters.
2. So you did get kill more this turn. That
All
was...
Right. All right, so we'll be back after the score, after my movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So here's what we got. Cards I got were Assassination and Overwhelming Force. I actually put back... what was it?
Or Recover Assets.
I put back Recover Assets with the 1 CP that I got from Epidemus for killing 7 models. So I got 1 CP, extra 1 in my command phase. So I'm going to... Assassination, basically... I'm going to try to get this guy. I'm going to put everything I have into him. So I kept him in combat. I actually failed the battle shock. So I tried to pass the battle shock so I can give him more than 1 wound, but he still had 1 wound. Rodicus moved up to get a charge off on that squad. Move these guys here so I can charge them and hopefully pick up this Alea if I don't kill this guy here. I moved up so I can get a 9-inch charge off of this. So I basically set everybody up to kill that 1 guy. Also, after my movement phase, I gave him the -1 toughness. Dropped my Nurglings in back here and back here. I was hoping to pull engage, but I didn't. So here's where we are. So we're going to go with We're going to go with him first.
So I'm going to spend 2 CP. He's targeting my Blade Champion, and I'm going to give my Blade Champion a 4 Feel No Pain because he's a character and it only affects character models.
All right, here we go. So first we are going to flail.
Yeah.
Which is going to be D6 plus 1 for 7. That was not bad.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
If anytime I need this guy to roll good, it's right now. So it's going to be hitting on 3s.
Is that with the -1?
No, 4s with the -1.
All right.
So that's it, and it's not lethal.
Oh, it's not?
No,
Okay.
not this attack. Straight 7, 5, so 3s. So we got 3 of them at -2 damage.
4 ups. I'll take 1, and then 4 Feel No Pain. I take none.
Saved it, all right.
All right.
So then we have the Vomit, which is D6 plus 3. Let me make sure this is not Blast. Okay, it's not. That's going to be 6 attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know if this might not kill him because...
Yeah, because 4 Feel No Pain is a lot.
Yeah. Well, and this is only 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm wounding on 4s, I believe.
This is going to be Torrent, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be wounding on 4s. Yep.
All right, so 3.
3 of them. You need to fail all these.
AP 2, right?
AP 2, yes.
So I failed 2, 1 damage piece, right?
Yep.
4 ups. I take 2, down to 1. I'm alive.
All right, so now I'm going to have to charge them, hopefully with those dudes.
Yep.
All right, so these guys here are going to go into those sisters.
Into the sisters or into Alea?
Into Alea.
I mean, if you want to shoot the sisters,
No, we're going into Alea. So we're going to have 3d3 shots. 4, well, that's not good.
4, yeah.
12 minutes. And then, so then we have strength 4, toughness.
Well, gotta hit first.
Oh, yeah, 4 up. 4 of the 3s. 4s, yep. So 2 of them. Still not going to kill her.
4 to 3. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP?
AP 0.
So 3 ups. I'll take 1, and then my 5 up Feel No Pain. I save it, so I don't take any.
So Alea is going to still be alive.
Yep.
It's annoying. Charges.
Let's do it.
Rodicus here.
Yep.
He's in with the 6. Right here, I need a 9.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's 8. We'll spend the CP.
Reroll it. All right.
Reroll it.
Oh, that does it.
All right. So now I don't have to worry about going after Alea, even though she's annoying.
And then there.
Yeah. And that's going to be 2.
It does do it, but that's darn close.
It does get in, so we'll move all this and be back.
Yep.
All right, so got these guys in here. Got Rodicus there. Got those guys over there. We are ready to start.
So this is at the beginning of the phase. My Wardens pop their once per game 4 up Feel No Pain.
Okay.
So can't do that again. Hopefully I won't need to.
And then Rodicus is going to put Viral Blessings onto that unit there to give him +1 damage.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with Rodicus because he does have enough to interrupt. So that's going to be 7 attacks going into those
Wardens.
Yeah. 1 more dice. Hitting on 2s.
Right.
And
lethal.
There are lethals on there. That was one of those was lethal. The other one was still a hit. And then these are. Oh, we didn't do last time. Devastating.
Oh, they're devastating.
No, that's the range. That's a range attack. Never mind.
That's psychic. But it's strength.
Yeah, strength 8.
So T6, but -1 the wound because you're higher strength than my toughness, and they're Wardens.
So 4s.
Yep.
Not bad.
4.
4 of them at -2.
4 ups. I'll save 2. Take 2.
Right, that's 4 damage.
All right. First one kills 1. Second one kills the second one. So you killed 2.
All right. So would you like to interrupt, sir?
I think no. I think with that, I try and survive. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Well, then let me pile in here. Since you're not going to interrupt, I'm going to just get the heat. Now he can base there. He can base here. 3 inches probably brings him to right here. Brings him to right here. Brings him to right here. Want to get the Plague Bearer in there. I'm going to have 3 out.
All right.
Just because of the way it is. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm going to spend 1 to give myself a 4-up feeling of pain.
All right, 7. 7. That's going to be 14 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1 more. All right, so we got right here hitting on 3s with lethals.
All right.
To make sure that's 3s, not 4s, dude.
But it is lethaling on 5s because of your character.
Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, so hitting on 3s. This is lethal because of the character. That's lethal. That's lethal because I crit because of the pot springer. These 1s and 2s miss.
Yeah.
And then strength 4, toughness more than that.
5.
5.
So 5s.
Just 1. So we got 4 at -1.
3 ups. I take 2.
All right, 4 ups.
4 ups. I'm dead.
All right.
All right. Nice and easy. So there's assassination and 1 for overwhelming.
All right. So we are going to pile in, but not touch your guys.
Okay.
I just want to try to get as many guys on this as I can.
Yeah.
So I can take this from you.
All right.
Hold on a second. We usually don't. This is behind the scenes stuff right here. We usually don't do this. You cannot get that close.
Cool.
All right. All right. So those guys over there into your sisters.
Yeah.
So we have 6 attacks from the foul mouths. That's hitting on 4s.
Cool.
Lethal.
Okay. And don't you re-roll wound rolls of 1? Or no, you hit a lay with that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't.
Well, it's blast too, but I'm below it.
Yeah.
Because you're only.
I have 5. All right, 4. Gives you kill 1.
That misses. So just 1
AP
at -1, 2 damage.
4 up. I save it.
All right. And then we have 6 more attacks.
All right.
From the swords.
Yeah.
These 2 are lethal. These miss.
Okay.
And then
3s. 4.
That's -1, 1 damage.
I take. So 1 lives.
All right, 1 lives.
Yep. All right.
All right, so you get to go, sir.
I'm gonna go with Trajan. Unit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 1, so he's gonna reroll hidden wounds against characters, and yeah, I'm gonna bop there. See if this works.
See if you can kill him.
Yeah. So here's Trajan himself.
I need a lot of 4s on this, dude.
Yeah.
I need a lot of 1s on your.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna choose. Trying to think which is the best. Because I get the reroll. I think I choose sustain because I am still wounding on 4s.
Okay.
So no sustains here with Trajan. I'm gonna be greedy though and reroll everything because I can with him. So I missed 2. I deserve that.
Man,
wounding on 4s, but I get the reroll. That's cocked. So reroll that. So you've got 3.
3?
Yep.
3 4-ups.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
3 damage.
3 damage. I need all 3 of these.
You need 3 4-ups.
Here we go. 3 4-ups. Up he dies.
Yep. Does he explode?
He let's see.
In the box.
Totally missed the box.
Nope.
All right, so I'll take him off in a minute because we can let you pile in on that. So we're going to go with Epidemus here, who is going to go into these guys here. Epidemus has D6 plus 3 for 5. And then he's going to be hitting on 3s. Well, that was brutal.
Oof.
1.
1, okay.
And then it's going to be strength 5. Hold on, I gotta.
Oh.
that was
you had 1 hit? Ooh,
one hit.
okay,
Yeah.
Sorry.
And that was it.
I already failed that, so we're going to say that fails.
Okay.
So I take 1. So 1's down to 1.
1's on the 1.
And I'm going to hit you back now?
Yeah.
So here's 10 attacks. I'm going to choose sustained again. So here's hitting on 2s with sustained, so I'm going to get 1 additional, so I have 11 hits. Wounding on 3s, is only strength 7 with no pluses to wound. So you've got that many. At your invuln.
Invuln and 5.
Yep.
Because I'm not leading a unit anymore. He dies.
Yep.
All right, Epidemus and his big butt comes out of here. All right, so at the end of my turn, we'll consolidate all this in a minute.
Yep.
At the end of my turn, I killed one only.
Yep.
You owe me a battle shock test there when we're done. And then, so I did get assassination for 5.
You did?
And I got overwhelming force for just 1.
Just 1.
Because I couldn't pick these guys up.
Nope. And I did score my overwhelming force for 3 because he was on objective.
Yep.
And yeah.
All right, we'll be back after Eric's movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, cards first, sir.
So I first drew Recover Assets and Defend Stronghold.
Okay.
I used my CP to pitch Defend Stronghold because I didn't like that. And I got Establish Locust. Establish Locust is a little bit better because Trajan can do it pretty easily. But it very much just depends on how the turn's going on whether or not I do that.
Right.
So, with that in mind,
movement.
On the movement, so I passed Battle Shock on the Shield Captain and that final Prosecutor. She fell back. He's going to Overwatch me in a moment, which we'll show.
Right.
I moved him out to do something. Over there, they just flew that way. I could charge backwards or I could charge forwards.
Right.
They move pretty far, so we'll see. I strung out here to get me my rerolls when I start shooting. I selected these guys as my target, and yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much everything.
Here we go with the Overwatch. So we have D3 shots.
Yeah.
For
5.
5.
Yeah.
And we're looking for 6s. I just need 1 6 to go through. Nope. All right.
Cool.
There we go.
All right. So now on to my shooting. I'm gonna shoot. Let's start with this squad. They're all gonna go here.
All right.
So they are my oath targets. So I'm gonna be +1 to wound. So I'm gonna start with the Pitherites.
What's it actually called? Because it's not called Oath.
It's so it's Assemblage of Might.
Okay.
But it's not as nice as Oath of Moment target.
People are like, dude, how's he getting Oath with
you know what I mean. All right, so I'm going to start with the Pithorite Spear. Actually, no, that'd be dumb. I'm going to start the other way. So here are all the Guardian Spears. So 8 shots because it's an unwounded squad currently. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s because they get +1 to wound, re-rolling all the wounds. So here's the hit roll, miss 1. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Re-roll these guys. So you have 5 at your invuln.
5 ups. Damage?
2 piece.
All right, kills 4.
Right.
Let me do this. Did I end up taking this from you in the beginning?
You did, yes.
Okay.
I only held 1, so I just got the 4 for that one. And then the Pithorite Spear, 1 shot. It's on 2. Misses. Cool. All right, now I can't shoot again because I already did that once. Over here, these guys are just gonna shoot the
Sloppity?
Yeah, Sloppity Bile Piper. So 4 shots. I leave hitting on 2s unless you have anything fancy.
No.
All right, hitting on 2s. They all hit.
We have nothing fancy but battle shock in you.
Wounding on 5s. 2. At your invuln.
Sloppity takes him.
2 damage piece.
All right, so that's gonna put him down to 1.
All right. Then
1 from the Bile Piper.
This guy here is going to shoot into there. I'll start with the grenade launcher. D6 plus 1 shot because of blast.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2 shots. Wow. Hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounding on, I'm blanking, sorry. 5s. So 2.
5 up. Takes 1.
1 damage, so that'll kill the wounded one.
Kill the 1. All right.
Then the Guardian Spear, 2 shots, hitting on 2s. Both hit. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. No rerolls.
Good.
Good. And that's that. So we are on the charges. Yeah, so I'm going to charge there. Real quick.
What a surprise.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, wow, I made it. Then I'm going to charge wait, real quick. They're establishing Locust.
Okay. All right.
Now onto that charge. As 8 will do it. And then I'm going to charge over there into Sloppity Bile Piper.
Okay, he needs 7 or 6 or something. That'll do it.
A 9 will do it.
All right.
All right.
We'll move all this and be back.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, sir.
So I will control this. So I'm going to start here. So I'm going to get rerolls on this unit of guard.
Okay.
So let me pull out as many dice as I need. I'm going to choose Sustained because I'm wounding you on 2s because I'm +1 to wound.
All righty.
So this many attacks, hitting on 2s with sustain. So I missed 2. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to add 5 to this. All right, and now wounding on 2s. And rerolling.
Really wants this unit dead.
I do. I cannot have them there. I'm sorry, Dave. So it's that many.
Right.
Hey, you're involved.
All right, so we're going to go 5 first. So what I have to do is I do have to roll these separately.
Okay.
So how many dice do I have? How many guys do I have on every side of the character?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so I'll have to roll 6 at a time because the character has a field no pain.
All right.
These are how many damage each?
2 damage piece.
All right, so 5. So we're going to kill 4 of them.
All right.
So that's going to leave me with 2 dice left. Kills the 2. So now this is all going to go on.
Take those out. Yeah.
All right, these are 5 ups. So we'll take out all the 5s. All right, and then we have 5 up field no pains. How many are these?
2 damage piece.
2 damage. I'll roll these twice.
Yep.
So we have, if I need to. So we're gonna kill 2. He has
8.
Oh, up here. I was
5 wounds.
5 wounds. You get him.
All right.
All right. That unit's dead.
Yep. Now, using a free command point ability, I'm going to, because I killed my assemblage of my target, I'm going to declare a new one. It's going to be these guys. Because as a character unit, I'm going to get a command point as well.
All right.
So now I'm going to go here.
All right.
So they are going to, well, he is going to hit on 2s, and he's going to wound on 2s because he's strength 9 with +1 to wound. And I'm going no rerolls here, so it's just cowabunga it is.
All right.
I'm going to choose sustain, though. So hitting on 2s. I get that. I missed this, but I get it back. Wounding on 2s. No rerolls, but there's 6 at your invuln.
So we have 4 of them.
Yeah.
5 ups. Saved 1, so 3 are dead. 1 more. 4 are dead. And then the character.
Yeah. He's good. So just character.
Just the character left.
All right.
Let's see if he can smack back.
Well, real quick, we got one more fight of mine. I've got my Venatari over there. It won't.
Oh,
yeah. In the sloppy. So
yeah,
10 attacks. I'm going to choose sustain. I'm going to hit on 2s.
All right, let's just see this.
All right.
That's right here.
So I get 3 more. I missed 4 though. That wasn't a roll. That. Wounding on 2s because of the lance. So.
That many?
8 at
5 ups.
Yep.
No. And he does not have a field up on. So Sloppity is dead.
All right. Cool. And now
we can go there.
Yep. What's his damage?
I'm gonna look. So the Spoils Pox Scrivenger is only damage 1.
Okay.
He's not great. He's probably out of all the characters that to be alive, out of all those groups, he's probably the one that hits the least.
Okay.
So we have 6 attacks.
I'll just consolidate those guys on the objective.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And we have 2 lethals and 2 sustained because those are sustained. So we'll just keep those 2 1s in there.
Is he sustained while he's
leading? It could be. Nope, they're not.
Okay.
Because he's not leading a group. So strength 5. So I need 5s.
Ooh, 4.
4.
I only got 2 wounds.
So -2. -1. I'm sorry.
All right, -1. 3 ups. I take 2. I'm gonna spend the CP I got to reroll 1. I'm good. I live with the wound.
All right. So at the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn, I will establish locus for 4.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna. Do I keep recover assets is the question. Because I could score it next turn. I could get it in those 2 spots. I don't think you can stop it. But I don't love it. Because I don't think I'm getting my home. So I'm going to pitch that. I'm not going to get CP though. Because I already gained 1 from my ability.
All right. We'll be back after the score.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You saw the score. It's actually a pretty close game. So what we got going on is I got no prisoners.
Mhm.
I also got behind enemy lines. I actually pulled defense stronghold, which I cannot get anymore. So I put that back, and I got behind enemy lines. So we got the Nurglings here. We got those guys there. I fell back with the spot.
Like a coward, he fell back.
I mean, it is Chaos Demons, dude. So it's not like their bravery is at the top of the list. So I fell back with the Scrivenger. Move Rodicus over a little bit, depending on what happens. I'm trying to get that is a no prisoner and that is a no prisoner. So we'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go with shooting. And we'll just do the drones first. Did you know I moved them?
Back one, just in case.
Yeah. So guys, here's a real quick correction because I wanted to move them. I didn't move them. Wanted to move them just so in case I can get a charge off there. In case I don't kill her.
I mean, who knows? It's a real.
I didn't kill Alana. She's over here scoring in points. All right, so D3 plus this D3.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
5.
2, 1, and 2. Mm-hmm. We are hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And these miss.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 1 lethal, I believe. And then it's strength 4, so 3s. There we go. Let me just make sure that's lethal.
I failed one anyway, so she's gone.
All right, so that's good for that. That's 1 prisoner. Mm-hmm. Rodicus is going to vomit.
So I'm going to use this free strat on that to give him a 4 feel no pain.
Okay. So we're going to streams of brackish filth.
Yeah.
Which is 2d6.
Let's do it. Get 2. That is not a 2, my friend. That is substantially different.
We're trying to do the best we can with what we have.
Mm-hmm.
And what we have is a greater demon rolling 12s. All right, so Rodicus hits on 2s.
Does it need to hit? Or is it torrent?
That's what I'm looking. It's torrent.
So it doesn't hit. So what's the strength?
It's 7 to 7.
Yep, so force.
Force. Devastating wounds.
Yep.
Not good. Wasn't great. Would have liked to see some devastating wounds on that. That was
yeah. So 5.
So 5 of them and 5 of them at minus 2 1 damage.
4 ups. I will save all but 1.
It takes 1 damage.
And then
got a feel no pain?
Well, I do have a feel no pain. I've got a 4 up. My question is, do I just re-roll it? Because I got CP there, but I think I roll it and I see what I get. I live.
All right.
So now you got to charge him.
I got to charge him. All right. So charging.
Yep.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. You make it.
Alright, he's in. So if you just put him, yep. And I'm going to pick, obviously, him.
Okay.
For my extra damage.
He's going to do 2 things. He's going to give the feel no pain, then he's going to use it as his ability to once per game, all damage incoming into him is 1.
All right. So this is going from 3 to 4
to 1.
To 1. Oh, so it's only 1.
Yeah, it's only 1.
Okay.
It deals.
So it doesn't do.
It doesn't say minus 1 damage. It changes the damage characteristic to 1.
Okay, I got you. Where's Mortarion when you need him? 7 attacks. There we go. Let's show a picture of this. First of all, Eric, come on now. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
There you go. There we go. All right, here we go. Rodicus hitting on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
That should make me minus for anything.
I don't.
All right, that's not good. So we have 1 lethal. One lethal. So it's going to be strength 7. I'm sorry, strength 8.
So 3s.
Oh, not good. Not great. So this is no devastating or anything on this. So it's going to be, let me just make sure it's not devastating. Nope, it's lethal and psychic. minus 3.
I save them all.
All right, nice.
All right.
Can't kill that guy.
And I guess I swing back now. I'm going to choose lethal because I don't have any rerolls at this point in time. So here's my 6 attacks hitting on 2s with lethal. So 2 lethal. Miss this one. Wounding on 5s because you're not my target. So 3.
3.
You're in one.
4 ups. All right, damage.
3 piece. So
right,
down to 11.
6. All right. So at the end of the turn, I did only score 1 for prisoners.
Yep.
And I did score 2 two units for bring it down. So
Yep.
whatever that equals.
Mhm.
And I'm holding 2. You're holding more than me.
Yep.
So you're gonna get 8,
Mhm.
and we'll be back after the Eric's movement phase.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are back after Eric's movement phase. Eric, what'd you get?
So I pulled Mark for Death and Cleanse. He selected Flies, Nurglings, and Nurglings. So I brought my Venatari over there. Hopefully I can kill him. We'll see.
These are north end. Or
Those are your...
those are my north end flies.
Yeah, the south end went pretty quick. The north end are a little more difficult.
A little bit, yeah.
So as my assemblage of my target, I chose Rodigus. He's the unit that's going to make life difficult for me at this point.
Right.
So he's the unit I need to try and get to go. It'll also save this guy if I can do it. We'll see how well that works.
He should be dead.
He should be dead, but he's not. He's still there.
I knocked the plume off him.
You did. The plume's gone, but he's still taking it like a champ. So I'm going to go on the shooting then. I'm going to put pretty much all of this in the Rodigus. I guess technically I'll declare him in a minute because maybe I want to go there, but we'll see.
So I'm going to use a strat.
Yeah, what's the strat?
The strat is where I get to get the add 1 to reroll the wounds. Yeah, reroll the invuln.
Reroll invulnerable saving throws of 1.
Yeah, this is in your shooting phase. This is going to be called demonic invulnerability.
Okay.
Which is going to allow me to reroll 1s of my invuln.
Cool. Well, I'm going to start with this unit of guard that are stringing out onto the objective. So I'm going to start with my leader guy. So he's going to hit on a 3 because it's -1 to hit. It hits. Wounding on a 4 because it's strength 9 with a +1 to wound. It wounds, so at your invuln, we're rerolling a 1. Nope.
I guess
so it's D6 +2 for 4.
All right, so that puts them down to 7.
All right. So then I've got my other guys. I dropped that. There you go. All right. So now I've got 8 more shots hitting on 3s. Miss 2. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling because I am on the objective and I've got a plume. 4 at your invuln.
4 ups.
So take 6 down the 1.
Take 6.
All right.
Man, these invuln saves have been not good today.
Yeah, they haven't been the greatest. I'm going to do my Venatari over there.
Yep.
So 4 shots into those guys. Do you have stealth on them?
Nurglings do not have stealth.
Okay, so hitting on 2s. I missed 2. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 3.
So wounding on 3, so 1.
6 up.
You take it. So 2 damage.
All right, so he's down to 2.
All right.
One is down to 2.
Trajan's unit. I'm wondering if I shoot there, if I just shoot. I'm going to shoot him. So Trajan's unit shooting the big guy.
Cleansing?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to give... Well, Alea will cleanse.
Alea will cleanse?
Yeah, Alea will cleanse. Why not? Might as well. So I'm going to shoot Trajan there.
Yep.
2 shots hitting on 2s because he ignores the modifier. Both hit. Wounding on 5s.
Well, there was no modifier, right?
Big guns never tire.
In combat. Yeah.
I rolled it for the other guys, but for him it doesn't matter. The Warden's hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. So that's going to be 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
4 ups. Doesn't matter, he dies.
Okay.
Does he blow up?
Does he? He does not.
All right. So the Greater Demons did not do great this game.
I mean, they did a lot. They did, I think, the majority of your damage.
Yeah, that's true. In the middle here.
Yeah, but the issue is I just kept throwing bodies into the grinder. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, we got a couple charges. I'm going to start the Venatari over there.
All right.
A 6 will do it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to charge, I guess, these guys there. See if I make it. A 12 will do it, but I think that's actually going to keep everyone out. So because of how 12 is going to have to be positioned.
Right.
So that'll be that.
We'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, I have a bit more room, so real quick, I just charged the Terminator Captain off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge deal. So I've got some fights for you now. I'm going to start with my Venatari over there. They're going to have 10 attacks. I'm going to choose Sustain. They're going to hit on 3s because -1.
Yep.
But wounding on 2s.
This is going into the Nurglings here.
Yes. And I'm going to choose sustained.
All right.
So here's my hitting on 3s. Mattered a little bit. So I get 3 back. And now I'm going to wound you on 2s. So that many at your involved.
That many 6 ups. Well, 6 is enough.
Because they're 2 damage apiece.
2 damage each.
So
it kills the 1 base.
And then it'll kill 2 more.
Yep. Did that. All right. And see if you kill my.
I'm going to start with my shield captain. I'm going to choose sustained. Hitting on 2s. So I miss 1. I get 1 back. Wounding on 3s because strength 9, but no +1 to wound because I didn't have the ability to reallocate a target. So it's just 2 at your invuln.
2 5 ups. No.
6 damage.
Then I cannot roll these days. I cannot roll an invuln for my life today.
All right.
It's okay though. All right.
All right. And yeah.
That's
so
it.
I will score 5 for Mark for Death because I killed those Nurglings.
And you killed Rodicus.
And I thought it was.
Oh no, you're right.
It was the flies, Nurglings.
Yeah, that's right.
So not for Rodicus, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll score 2 for cleanse because Alea is cleansing. And yeah.
All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, you saw the score at the moment. I don't have an avenue of winning, but we're just going to kind of play it out to see if I can max out score. So the cards I got was Cleanse and Sabotage. We're going to Sabotage back there with those flies, which is going to give me 6 points because it's in his deployment zone. I moved up the Nurglings here to get a 9-inch charge off on Alea because I'm trying to get kill more, or at least kill. So here's what we got.
Yeah.
I need a 9.
Let's do it.
They get a 6.
Reroll?
I will re-roll it.
Okay.
We get 2 new dice. We will get a 3.
Nope.
It's even worse. All right, guys. So that is it. For me, I'm going to hold. I'm going to only get 10 points this round. We'll show the score. All right, guys. We're back after Eric's movement phase. So, Eric, what card did you draw?
So I pulled Containment and Bring It Down.
Okay.
But because there are no... sorry, that's the wrong card. Because there are no vehicles or monsters, it gets cycled through, or you can't cycle it through. So then I pulled Assassination, which I'll score by default because there are no characters left.
Gotcha. So that's going to be, and then Containment, we got there.
Yep, I got there, and then my Wardens, or not my Warden, my Venatari can do it on this board.
Gotcha. And then even if you really needed to, you could bring a lay over here.
Yeah, if I needed to.
But you didn't need to. So anyway, so you ended up scoring. You did hold more.
Yep.
So ended up scoring 19 on that turn. We'll show that score. All right, guys, we're back after the score. Some tough rolls, but that wasn't always the case. Like this dude's not dying.
Yeah,
that was huge.
He was dead by all rights, and he just survived. I didn't even need. I put in a lot of investment so he didn't die, and I was expecting to at least fail saves and roll feel no pains. It didn't come to that, so...
I thought, Rodicus whiffed hard on that dude.
He did. Yeah.
And me not being able to kill Alea, which I knew it, and you guys heard me say it in the beginning of this game, that she was going to come back and score points on me, and she did. So that was another thing. I know we did forget having the damage.
Or having OC.
Having the OC. I don't know if that obviously wouldn't have made a difference in the game, but it might have gave me 4 more points, but it didn't. I mean, obviously that won't do it. But yeah, dude, it's actually, demons are pretty fun to play once you learn how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it was pretty good. I think that there were some things that could have went a little differently, but they didn't. In all fairness, though, this guy not dying. And the Great Unclean one stayed alive with 1 wound as well.
Yeah, so the Great Unclean one did something very similar to me.
But he wasn't thrown. He didn't throw 7 dice at the Great Unclean one. And I need 2 wounds.
I threw Trajan threw a lot of dice at him for him to live at 1, and you made a lot of 4-ups.
I did on that one. I did on the Great Unclean one.
But that's okay. That is just
not a lot of 4-ups on anything else.
Yeah, but the Great Unclean one had him. He just used all of them.
Exactly. He literally just sucked them up himself and was like, yeah, I don't care about anything else. But guys, Eric, thanks for coming on. As always, God bless. Peace out.